Chicken. Chicken. Use the code chicken in the shop.
Guys, the Chicken is here, bringing you another Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to get into a little Mega Crab sneak peek, and I also want to talk about some of the best comments we got on yesterday's video in regards to some Warship update changes that we would like to see. So we're going to talk about that in a moment, but first, let's talk about the Mega Crab, guys. So, as we all know from the this May and Boom Beach video, this month's crab is the Tribal Mega Crab, and I believe every 10 stages, we're going to get a 50% warrior damage boost, which is pretty crazy. Now, we're also going to have, of course, the Super Warriors available as the gunboat ability. And, I mean, other than that, nothing else really new, nothing else really that crazy. So, let's just go through a couple stages here. And, actually, I think I'm going to cut the video here for a sec. I just want to double check to make sure that I did get that information correct, that the warrior boosts are for 50% for every single stage. But I mean, even look at the gunboat ability dudes. They're pretty strong, and obviously warriors heal as they hit. So the super warriors get a little bit more of that. Get a little bit more of that effect because they are super warriors. They have more health. They do more damage. Therefore, they regenerate a little bit more health. Now the super warriors, in terms of the gunboat ability, they're always good. But they become good for different things. So at the onset, why is the stage not changing? Are we just... Oh, okay, that was weird. Again, this is on the dev build, guys. Weird things are going to happen. So in the initial stages, the Super Warriors are great for dealing damage. They're great for taking out specific buildings. They're great for... They're good for everything. They're good for distraction. There's nothing they can't do. They can take out an entire base themselves. As you progress, I would say around level 25, that's when they start being kind of worthless. They're going to start getting one-shotted by cannons, boom cannons, doom cannon. Prototypes are going to be more prevalent on the bases. We're going to see more doom cannons, which are going to annihilate the Super Warrior gunboat ability. But they still have uses, right? They're still great for taking out shock mines. They're great for just quick, distraction purposes. They're great for distracting splash damage. And they're great for just throwing onto the core, the Mega Core that is, and just doing some extra damage. So there is some pretty good uses out of the Super Warriors. They're not a bad ability by any means. They're not as good as something like Super Serum, but they're not as bad as something like, I don't know, the Crystal Shield or something like that. Actually, Crystal Shield is pretty good. They're not as bad as some of the worst abilities, I guess. So, yeah, the Tribe Crab. Now, let me just double check something here. Okay, so for whatever reason, there's something wrong with my dev build, and I can't progress on the stages. But I'm pretty sure it's going to go up in increments of 50% every 10 stages. It could be, yeah, it wouldn't be 10%. So that's just a guess, just to let you guys know. I don't know 100%, but anyways, guys, let's take on some more, I guess, stage 1 attacks on the... Okay, so now... Okay, this is weird. Okay. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So this looks like stage 20-ish. It's just not changing the stage number on the attack, but that's fine. So, these are going to be really bad warrior attacks, by the way, guys. I'm just letting you know that in advance. So, some really good ideas for warships. Now, we're talking just strictly in terms of what we would like to see. This is nothing that's confirmed or that we know that the team is working on just yet. So, one of the most interesting comments that I saw was someone said, "What if we had the opportunity to switch between deck layouts throughout the season, or as like a tech node, or if you had 3 or 4 to choose from, which would be really interesting because it would then give you reasons to have different defenses, right? To have different defense layouts. I think that's something that's missing from Warships is some sort of base editor, something that allows you to save different layouts, and that would just be made so much more beneficial if you had different decks that you could choose from. Now, what I mean by decks is just simply the warship itself. You know how as you unlock a new engine room, the deck of the boat changes and the layout changes. So if you could like pick between, I don't know, 2 at level 3, 3 at level 4, 4 at level 5, 5 at level 6, something like that, I think that would be really cool. and definitely an interesting kind of food for thought idea. So let's get the warriors gemmed up because we have 1,000,000 gems. So I mean, we might as well spend some of them, right? Okay, let's go let's go okay, let's go and pick some of these, and we'll do another attack. This is the problem with doing two things on the go, guys. It's a little bit hectic, but that's okay. Alright, so let's go like this. And we'll go warriors up to the mortar, I think. And we'll see if we can just get most of them there. Now, I don't have any statues. So we'll just try to do this on the fly here. Okay, then we'll run up this way. I don't think this is going to be the meta, guys. I think the meta is probably going to be some sort of mix of bullet and bombers, like it usually is. I don't know if all warriors are going to be useful. They typically aren't on the crab. That's not to say they won't have any uses, but they probably won't have any uses. So, I mean, it's nice that Supercell thought to put them in, but at the same time, probably not going to be very useful. So we'll throw down some super warriors here on this side. We actually got some damage done. These are with completely unboosted warriors, so I mean, if we did a better attack and had more GB, we probably could pull that off. Yeah, some other ideas. We're just seeing like Scorchers earlier, like mixing up the troops so that we had different, that we were kind of forced to use different troops, so it's not just the same thing over and over again. I actually got a lot of comments about an air hero, which would be kind of cool. I don't know how that would work. I guess it would just be like a massive heavy chopper, which everyone would be super excited to see, right? So we're just going to keep attacking the same stage, I guess. This was an interesting one. Two different tech paths, one called Grounded, one called Aerial. With Grounded having ground troops and Aerial having heavy choppers, and they could add new flying troops to it. So having two different tech paths, I think like the idea there is just literally to have just different tech paths that we can kind of progress through. So it's not like everyone's kind of playing the exact same meta and doing the same things, and we're all kind of stuck in the same spot. It would just be a way to switch that up, which I think is the biggest thing. It just gets, it can get a little bit stale. I'm not saying it needs to be fixed and it's a problem. It would just be interesting. That's basically all we're talking about. Okay, I'm getting some bad signs from the computer, but I think it's fine. Uh-oh. We got hit by a shock launcher. This could be not so good, guys. Let's go like this and get a super warrior out onto that. And look at this. The cryo bomb is going to go off just in time to freeze the rest of the defenses. And are they going to get the shield down? That's the question right here. It looks like they are. Wow. So, I mean, not a horrible hit considering, no GB, etc., etc. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of that down below in the comment section. Let me know what you guys want to see in the next Warships update. Let me know what you think of the tribal / warrior mega crab. It's gonna be interesting. I mean, maybe we'll do a push and we'll just boost up the warriors with full damage and see how far we can get with them. That might be kind of interesting to see. I probably need to place more GBE statues, but yeah, let me know what statues you guys are running. Make sure to use the code chicken in the shop. And guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. That is gonna wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you next one. Guys, chicken out. Back.